Hello, fellow music lovers. Thanks so much for coming by the channel. I want to talk about rock stars and reality shows. They don't always go very well together. And what kind of reminded me of this was Eddie Money. Remember him from the 80s? When I was a kid, I used to love his stuff. Two Tickets to Paradise, I Think I'm in Love, Baby Hold On, Shaken, and there's many others too. But lately, things have been getting a little bit pathetic. I remember seeing him on some kind of, I don't know what it was, some kind of travel agency commercial or something, singing Two Tickets to Paradise. Yeah, that was cringeworthy. And then now he's got this reality show on Access TV called Real Money, which is, kind of like what the Osbournes did and the Gene Simmons family, and any other kind of a reality show that you see. Cameras following a family around and all the typical antics. A lot of the storylines are staged, and they just try to get some cheap jokes and try to add some drama and, the typical stuff with this kind of family thing, my kids took off with the car, my wife's being a pain in the ass, and all this kind of stuff. And, mom and dad are dinosaurs, and it just seems so insipid, so mind-numbing, that I can't believe people actually watch this bullshit. But Eddie's doing it for the money. I read this interview with him, and he just wants to be rich again. So it's understandable why he's whoring himself out. But it's kind of amazing to me, when I was a kid, getting back to the Ozzy and Gene thing, when I was a kid in the 80s and 70s, if you had told me that Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, who everybody hated, thought he was Satan on earth, bite the head off bats and all this stuff. He was in Black Sabbath. People used to look at him like, if you were into Ozzy Osbourne, something was wrong with you. If you had told me that in 20, 30 years, he's going to have a family show and be a beloved character on television, I would be thinking to myself, what the hell happens in the future that this guy is acceptable on primetime television? Same with Gene. He was the demon bat from Kiss. They used to say that Kiss stood for Knights in Satan's Service. Of course, we know that's bullshit, but still, what happens in the future that we're watching Gene Simmons and his family? It's like, but that's where we are now, kids. And I just wish that these rock stars would do something with a bit more brains, kind of like Sammy Hagar, right? He has a show called A Rock and Roll Road Trip where he gets with his peers, fellow rock stars, and they talk about old war stories, and it's pretty interesting. And then you got Daryl Hall, live from Daryl's house. He has he has his peers over, and they cook dinner and they play some music, and it's really, really cool. Not this mind-numbing crap that Eddie Money's coming out with. So I'm kind of curious, what do you think about all this stuff? Put your comments below. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe too. And I'll talk to you later.